Hi there, welcome to Friday today. And what good news we received last night from our president in a truly statesman-like speech. It's small beginnings to move from stage 5 to stage 4, but perhaps there's a lightness today that there may be an end to this tunnel. Last night, just before he delivered that address to the nation, my temperature meter was flickering quite close and dangerously close to tantrum level. And what had caused it was another series of fake news. And this particular piece landed up on a very trusted and treasured WhatsApp group. And I was reminded of when that last happened to me a few years ago, where my tantrum level was flickering dangerously close to over the top. Everything was seemingly going wrong in the country at the time. There was all sorts of stories, there was all sorts of corruption, and to add no more light to this matter, there was also load shedding. I loaded my children into the car. We were heading off to school, and I thought, well, at least I can listen to some great old school radio on 91.9 and the old school news with Simon Hill. This will lighten my mood. And even the radio was distorted, and I thought, come on, man, this place is a joke. This load shedding is affecting and distorting all this, the broadcast and the bandwidth, and what is working here? Nothing's working. And I was grumpy and I was getting angry. Luckily, my then 14-year-old daughter leant across from the back seat and said, "Dad, just touch the dial." She had noticed that the dial on the radio was reading 91.85 and not 91.9. And that touch of the dial seemed to make all the difference. It seemed that it was just a small thing, a small adjustment, a small change that I could make that might alter the mood of that particular trip to school. And I will post the rest of this essay because it's particularly, well, maybe too long to go through now, but perhaps just an extract. Fine tuning comes for free. It comes with a smile during a greeting. It is there in the half a minute of focused attention we give to our own questions. It is present in the mindful breath that we take, or the stretched limbs during a tea break. When we stop long enough to capture the rays of the setting sun or help someone with their overhead compartment luggage, we make space for the moments which truly matter. And when we say thank you from a full heart, we lubricate the flow of social cohesion. When we sit together in a funeral, in pools of pure emotion, and we say nothing individual but feel everything together, we are fine-tuning relationships which have been built for years, and we are rebuilding them with the strength of our collective silence. Just touching the dial for that extra 0.05 could make all the difference between clutter and clarity, between distortion and direction. It certainly turned my cynical smirk into a smile, and I even let the next person through into the busy lane of traffic. So today is Friday, and maybe it's an opportunity to just touch the dial, do something today that's going to be really small, that alters the progress of the day ahead. In honor of our wonderful president, I'm going to attempt to put on my own face mask and say thank you and have a wonderful weekend.